Chapter 1. That Cursed Day. I woke to the sweet smell of maple syrup and the unsettling sound of silence. My family better not have eaten without me again. Growls echoed in my stomach as I got out of my bottom bunk. None of my 3 sisters were in the bedroom. I hurriedly changed from my pajamas into Coco's hand-me-down tank top and shorts. They hung loosely on my scrawny body. On the way to the kitchen, I peeked into Tommy's bedroom. He wasn't there either. Tommy was the only one of my siblings who I actually liked. It was just my luck that the person I felt closest to was farthest away from me. Tommy got his own bedroom because he was a boy, but I had to share my room with my sisters since our little country house only had 3 bedrooms. Getting to share a bedroom with Tommy was another one of the many reasons that I wished I was a boy. The kitchen was just as deserted as my bedroom. 6 dirty plates were stacked by the sink. They may have forgotten to wake me, but they sure didn't forget whose day it was. Saturday was my day to do the dishes. But it wasn't just any Saturday. It was September 23rd, the last Saturday of summer vacation and the first day of fall. "Goal!" Sera squealed, her cheerful voice somewhat faint and distant. I stepped into the backyard, not bothering to get my shoes from the bedroom. Sera and Nancy were playing soccer by themselves in the clover-infested lawn that was long overdue for mowing. Mama was sitting in the only chair out there, watching them play, while she finished hand-sewing a satin border around Sera's old holey blanket. The blanket was to be for her new baby, who was due any day now. The fabric matched Mama's skirt. Everything she sewed was calico. Benji, our Brittany spaniel dog, was lying on the grass on the sunny side of Mama's chair, a faded green tennis ball next to his paws. I walked over and sat on the lawn on the other side, where the shadow cast by Mama and the chair shaded a patch of grass that was darker green than the rest. "You guys ate without me again," I said to Mama. Mama smiled and waved to Sera, who was jumping up and down victoriously. "Mama," I asked, "did you hear me?" She glanced at me and then looked back to the soccer game. "That's what you get for sleeping so late." Recently, Sera had started snoring while she slept. The noise kept me from falling asleep for at least an hour every night. I just couldn't get used to it. But once I fell asleep, I was hard to wake up. It wasn't my fault I wasn't a light sleeper like the rest of the family. Did my sisters even try to wake me? Probably not. Oh well, I thought with a sigh, glancing up at the bright afternoon sun. Dinner will be in a few hours anyway. "I'll get you this time," Nancy said to Sera, kicking the grass-stained ball away from her. They looked like they were having so much fun, getting along just as if they were fully related. I was only fully related to my brother Tommy and half related to my sisters. It was easy to tell who was fully related to whom in this family because the color of our hair matched our father's hair color. Nancy and Coco were 18-year-old fraternal twins whose father was a dark-haired man named Timothy. He had been Mama's high school boyfriend who dumped her after he found out he had gotten her pregnant. A blonde man named Tom fathered Tommy and me. Tommy was 16 now, and I would be turning 15 next month. When I was still an infant, Mama cheated on Tom with a ginger-haired man named Frederick Harris, who got her pregnant with another baby, Sera. Tom left Mama after that, and Frederick had stayed with our family ever since. Even after all these years, though, Mama still didn't bother marrying Frederick, just like she didn't marry any of her other boyfriends. Frederick was also the father of the baby Mama was carrying inside her now, as far as I knew anyway.